You're not gonna make me mad this week. I'm not allowing it.
I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm leading with love,
King. Last week
I'm leading with love, King.
We got to some bickering a little bit.
That's because you was on bullshit. Because you was like, because you automatically, all right, disappoint me. What?
Because it's J. Cole, I already know, and I don't want to start off the second week in a row as J. Cole. No, because that's what you want to talk about.
You can be segueing. We're going to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it.
See, look, we already started arguing. See?
Leave with love. Leave with love. I'm going to chill.
Leave with love. They know what's going on.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Welcome back to the Brochillians podcast. It's Trey.
And it's Scott checking biking his Thizzy.
Honestly, I'm not even going to cap. I don't know what episode it is. We've gotten to that point.
It's 104.
Is it 104?
And it's 2 years.
Oh, yeah, 104. Oh, snap. It is 2 years. Damn.
Yes, sir.
I'm slacking.
Accolade after accolade, man. I'm proud of us.
You on the buttons today? I need to hit the audience.
I'm slack, right? I'm slack.
Gunshots?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yes.
But
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can give you.
All right.
That's better?
That's better.
Was the gunshots?
That's cool.
That's
cool. I still want to hit our audience, but it's cool.
It's all good.
But we do appreciate all the first timers,
the last timers,
and the in betweeners
for coming bite week after week, man. Showing much love, however you do it, whether that is liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, turning that post notification bell on. You know what I'm saying? Because we are on everything. You can't miss us. But yeah, man, we appreciate it. We love y'all for real. Cause
are we vets now? Are we OGs? 2 years? 2 years.
We was vets like a minute ago.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and that's not even me being cocky. I just feel like every episode we try to progress in some kind of way. Maybe we succeed, maybe we don't. But it is like a learning lesson, and it's all fun. So you know,
exactly. You live and you learn.
Yeah, but it's cool. Did we shout out the listenerships? All that good shit.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube. And, shout out to Spotify listenership, Apple listenership. Anywhere you listen from, honestly, shout out to y'all. We appreciate it.
Anywhere. But yeah, man, so we're going to kick this shit off right.
How you feeling, King?
You already know what I'm going to say.
You want to talk about this J. Cole?
Nah, I'm blessed.
I see
I'm
it in
blessed,
your face.
black, highly favored. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm good. I'm in high spirits. I've been doing a lot of I guess, reflecting. So, just trying to grow as a person on some chill shit. Trying to get my shit right.
Yeah.
But how's your mental? How's your heart?
I'm cool. I've been dying to get in here because I know you want to talk about this J. Cole. And I know I've talked about him since we started this podcast.
Disappoint me.
No, I'm not going to disappoint you.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm going to be honest. But I'm good, man. I can't complain. I had my Chicago trip. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, tell me.
Shout out to the guys.
We're going to get into it.
That was a lot of fun. Chicago is one of those cities you got to be there, honestly, for like a week or maybe even longer to do every single thing in the city because there's just so much to do.
I feel it. You think it was kind of like the wrong time to go in terms of weather, or you was straight? Like
weather? Yeah, that wind was smacking me in the face.
Yeah.
Dead in my face every time.
Windy city for a reason, you know what I mean?
But it was at some points in the day where the weather was actually like the breeze kind of felt good, but it was still a little chilly. But honestly, if I had to go back, I'm definitely going back sometime in the summer rather than anywhere from January to May or September to December. I'm not doing that.
I feel it. Now, next trip, I'm going with y'all. All right, I'm just saying that now. I'm going with y'all. I was on some, some bullshit, but it's all good.
I think next I want to go out west.
Say no more.
Warm weather. And then you can't be mad at Cali, Vegas, or Arizona, honestly.
We talked about this off mic. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go on vacation. Are we still going to drop episodes while we out there?
Absolutely. Yeah, we got to.
All right, I'm just checking. Yeah, so it won't be a vacation. But y'all still going to get the episodes. Y'all still going to get the banter. But, I'm definitely with that.
Oh, yeah, and we also on Patreon now, too. I think they need to know that.
Yes,
so,
sir. Yes, sir.
We're going to upload some content very, very soon. So, yeah, make sure y'all subscribe.
Y'all hit our jack. Let us know what kind of content y'all want to see because this is, you know what I'm saying?
It's going to be uncut, unfiltered, just like how the pod is, honestly.
You're going to get a totally different Scott. You're going to get a totally different Trey. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. But, yeah, we are on Patreon. Y'all go ahead and get that shit. Let me see. So, you segue king this week.
All right, cool.
All right.
So, Jermaine Cole.
Like I said, we didn't even have to start with that.
No, we starting with that. I want to start with that.
Okay, cool.
Second week in a row, we talking about him. This album drops Friday. He dropped the interlude. Forgive me, I don't remember the name because I don't think it was memorable, honestly.
The interlude.
But
it's called interlude.
Oh, it was called interlude?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So he dropped interlude, and then he dropped his doc. It was like a 12 or 13-minute doc on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it yesterday. So I'm gonna pass it to you. What are your thoughts from hearing the interlude and seeing the doc?
I mean, I feel like it's a very strategic kind of chronology. I feel like J. Cole doesn't do anything that's not thought out with intent. So it's definitely, you said you didn't really fuck with it, and I feel like there's a reason why you didn't really fuck with it. Maybe because I'm saying let it play out. I feel like it's gonna go well with the album. That's my only thing, and I fucked with it. Like, it wasn't a hit that I'm gonna go back to per se, but
so you're not going back.
It's something that's meaningful.
So you're not going back.
I'm going back when I hear the album.
Don't change it. Don't moonwalk. You just said
as of right now.
Okay.
As of right now, before the album drop, I'm gonna say I'm not going back to it. Maybe after the album drop, I might change it.
It's okay to say that you're not going back.
Nah, because storylines is what
you still can be a J. Cole fan.
I fuck with storylines. So if it plays out into something that is like is important to, you know what I'm saying, how the album stacks out, I'll enjoy it more. But we're gonna see. We gotta wait. I have to wait. But yeah, so give me your take though.
I mean, the song, I didn't like it. The production was dope, and I don't know what sample it was that he used, but I fucked with it. But the actual bars and lyrics, it was cool. It was typical J. Cole. It wasn't. J. Cole doesn't put out bad music. You know what I'm saying? At minimum, his songs are still going to be good to an extent.
Okay.
But it's not something I'm going back to. I didn't even download it in my playlist or library. So even when the album comes, even when I see the sequencing of it, and even if it is cohesive, I just still feel like it's one of those J. Cole songs I'm not going back to.
All I'm gonna say is okay. I feel like
now the visuals for it, I do fool with. You know, he had 21, and he was talking about all the way from 2016 since he's been recording this, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And
he went back to Muhammad's crib.
Right, and we know what happens there. Come on. Yeah, we know. So, am I still excited for the album? Yes. Do I still have high expectations for J. Cole? Absolutely.
You said it was gonna be some mid.
I still have high expectations for it. I still have high expectations. I still want it to do well. I want him to prove me wrong.
Okay. You moonwalking that next week. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not.
Okay.
And didn't he sign a contract with the Rwanda basketball team?
How you feeling?
Rwanda Patriots, right? I think that's the name of the team.
I think so.
Let me check. Number one, it's a perfect rollout because you're going to be in a league playing anywhere between 3 to 6 games in a 10-day period, and you're going to have probably the number one selling album out at the time. It's a win-win.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all.
Playing devil's advocate, though, do you think it is a force that he decided to sign with a basketball team now? He's doing side missions at 36.
But why is it a force? He's been, and in the doc he touched on this too. He's, you know what I'm saying?
And I get it. He always had ambitions. He always had ambitions of being a ball player. Wanted to rap and do all that. I get it.
I'm not mad at it.
But I just feel like if it was a different celebrity, y'all would call it clout chasing. But since it's J. Cole, y'all are saying, oh, you know, and don't get me wrong, right. Rwanda, he's doing the right thing. That, you know, light needs to be shed on Rwanda.
No doubt. And I'm going to say you're right. I would say it's clout chasing if it was anybody else, but J. Cole has a history in basketball. He played basketball in college. Like, it's not nothing
new. So you're saying he can't
just pick up a ball.
You saying he can't clout chase?
I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying in this respect, playing ball overseas, that's not a reach. Okay. You have a history in it already. It's not like you just picked up a ball yesterday and was like, yo, since I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying, I'm already in the limelight, I'm going to go pro too. He's not doing that.
Nah, and I feel like he'll do something to where whatever money he gets paid for the album or whatever he makes on that 10-day contract, he'll probably donate it in some form or fashion. You know how J. Cole is.
Yeah.
We know he's well respected, so
I'm excited for it. I want to see him play too. But we're going to see.
I'm just glad that I got or I was able to hear you say that you're not going back to that single. That's all I wanted to hear throughout the whole pod.
See,
honestly.
now
we can really
you're pushing the goalposts.
We really can end the pod. That's all I wanted to hear.
No, now you're pushing the goalposts because that's not what I said.
Okay.
It's not what I said.
We'll play it back.
You're the media.
We'll play the tape.
You're the media right now because you definitely just chopped up my... No, you're the media. I didn't know. Listen, it's more than that. It's more than that. It's all good. It's all good. But now, how you... trying to think.
How you feel about... I think I seen something Nicki Minaj posted earlier on the gram. Is she coming out with music?
Coming out of retirement.
I told you she wasn't going to retire.
She retired.
She didn't.
How many years has it been since she dropped the album?
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know because I'm not a barb.
Yeah, it's been like I'm not a barb either, but it's been more than a year or two. Yeah,
2 or 3. That's still recent. That's still fairly recent. I'm sure she put out some kind of single last year or in 2019.
So what increment do you deem a worthy amount of time for retirement?
You're not putting out music anymore.
Ever. Like, you can't come out of retirement. That's not a thing.
I'm not saying you can't come out of retirement, but retirement is... I'm trying to think of somebody who recently retired.
Nicki.
No, I'm not counting her. Joe Budden doesn't put out music anymore.
He's itching to put out some type of bullshit. He's itching to put out something. He wants to do a versus,
I don't know that,
and
but either way, and he hasn't put out music in what? It's been what, 4 years?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Probably even longer than that. Maybe
Okay, but
5.
But the Barb's radio station isn't equivalent to the Joe
It's
Budden
not,
podcast. She's not
it's
doing
not.
nothing
It's not.
like
But I'll
that.
just give you a valid example of people retiring and not making music.
Okay,
Well, I don't know if he's making music still or not, but he's not actively putting it out.
releasing music. I get it. I got you. I think that's a good amount of, not a good amount of time, but I feel like it counts as a retirement. That's, I don't know. I could be wrong. If I'm reaching, I'll down that amount alone. Y'all hit my jacket and let me know. But
And honestly, I've been seeing a lot of Nicki Minaj slander on the timeline too, because people don't give her flowers now. But a lot of these artists that we hear now, they were inspired by Nicki, or they're trying to be Nicki Minaj.
is she top 5, top 10 female artists
Yeah,
all
even
time?
I put her probably even top 3.
Top 3. Okay,
She's up there.
I'm not mad at it. I just want to get your opinion.
But are you checking? Are you checking for the music? Whatever she does drop.
I'm gonna take a gander just so I can form my own opinion. I'm not a barb, and I'm not crazy about Nicki like that. Like, it's just not my type of music. It's not made for me.
Yeah,
I'm cool with it, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I definitely respect her as a legend that she is. But I'm gonna listen, but I probably won't go back to it more than once or twice.
I feel it.
Yeah. You excited for it?
I
You're a
don't-
barb.
No, I'm not. Why you playing me right now? Why you playing me?
I mean, somebody told me you're an avid fan. You're a listener.
We gonna move on.
You're a fanatic.
So I gotta pull up the article, but Billboard is giving an award to Drake for being Artist of the Decade. And I think he deserves it, respectfully.
Okay.
I don't know when is the Billboard Awards. Does it still come on TV or not?
I mean,
I don't watch any of these award shows. I usually just catch them on social media, the highlights or clips on it. I really don't care for them, honestly.
I just read the articles. I don't watch them either.
But
But I'm not sure though.
could you argue, is it too early for him to be receiving that award?
No.
Because you know sometimes is it BET that gives the Lifetime Achievement Award? Like I don't know how spectacular it is to be Artist of the Decade for Billboard. I don't know how much praise they get. Is that a big thing?
It's a big thing in respect, I guess, to like the numbers people in the industry and shit like that. But to me, my personal opinion, no, because it's all rigged. I mean, and I'm not even gonna say like that's not to say like Drake isn't like, you know what I'm saying, deserving of that, because he is, in my opinion. I don't think anybody's really beating him, because we kind of had this off mic.
What, in the verses?
It's hard to get a hit. He's been doing it for 10 plus years. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's been doing it for that long. And off mic, we were having a
Mm-hmm.
conversation of MJ versus Drake in the verses. Drake will get washed.
Yeah, but who else would get that close to beating Michael? Or not even beating, just keeping up.
But is it really keeping
Beyonce,
up? But
Rihanna,
is it really
not even
keeping up if
Rihanna.
you get washed?
You said what?
Is it really keeping up if you're getting washed on the verses?
I don't think he'll get washed. That's what I'm saying.
No, he would get washed versus MJ. No questions asked.
Okay.
Drake may have 4 rounds max.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
Max.
definitely right. But who else has?
And if he,
four
and when,
on
in the
Drake?
moment, in the, in the
I mean,
moment,
on Michael.
the moment he plays God's Plan, I'm turning the verses off.
He's not playing that. I refuse to believe
Well,
he's getting that
well,
off.
according to Jordan, that's his biggest song. That's his biggest record, numbers wise.
But the thing is, it doesn't. In my opinion, I don't think it matters on your biggest song. You got to match them songs up correctly.
It's got 1 billion views on YouTube.
Yeah, the chronology of it is very essential.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that
And with
you do
somebody
your
like
diligence in
Mike,
that. Yeah.
it's no, you can't take any chances. You don't have any throwaways because you know what I'm saying. You
His B-sides are not throwaways.
exactly. So
But I don't know. I mean, am I here for it? I guess. Sure. I really don't care, honestly. I just know it was big news. And he has some kind of fragrance coming out, too. Like some kind of candle scent.
Oh, really?
I've seen that. Yeah, Drake is in his bag.
interesting. I didn't see that, but that's lit though. Nah, I know you watch Drake, so definitely, you know what I'm saying. Kudos to you. Let me see. I had another question to ask you because was it Rihanna versus Drake or who else? What were we talking about? Rihanna.
Oh, we were saying who can beat Rihanna in the verses. And actually, speaking of the verses, did you watch SWV versus, was it Escape?
It was Escape. Yeah,
I was in
caught the
Chicago, so I'm
highlights.
not going to lie, I didn't watch it.
I caught the highlights. And what I will say is SWV, in my opinion, I mean, no, Escape, in my opinion, got the W, but I'll always be more of a fan of SWV. That's just like my personal taste. So, I mean, did you see any of it?
I didn't see not one tad bit of it.
So, did y'all see any
And
of it? Y'all didn't, oh, y'all was, yeah.
I think Versus might be losing its essence. I think when Versus first came out and everybody was in the house, and before they sold it, they were doing their thing. We got the Gucci's versus, Jeezy. We got DMX and Snoop. we had a whole roster full of heavyweight hitters that people were willing to watch.
I'm mad I missed my baby Jill.
Huh?
I'm mad I missed my baby Jill.
I didn't see that one either.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like, the competition is still there, for sure, 100%. These are all legends for the most part that are doing verses, but it's just losing its essence, bro. People are not tuning in like they used to, and I think it's partially because outside is open too.
Plays a part. I'm not gonna
Plays a big part.
Plays a part.
Now, what would be genius if they did versus tours? I think people would be there for that. Versus, y'all gotta pay me. Y'all gotta pay me. I'm giving out too much game. That would be hard though.
No, I'm not mad at it.
Like, imagine God rest his soul. Imagine if DMX was still here. DMX and Snoop did a tour. You know how sick that would be? Or Gucci versus Jeezy?
Yeah. They not having that though.
Has lost its essence because like the heavy hitters don't want to lose.
So they not pitching.
Like, do you think
The
Drake
heavy-
would do a versus?
Drake won't do a versus. There's certain artists that won't do a versus.
Yeah.
And I can kind of see why. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does Drake have to prove, or what does Hov have to prove to anybody at this point?
Not even that. Who's beating me? If I'm Drake, who's beating
me? Music is a very subjective sport. So people gonna argue that all day, every day. But I think ultimately, I don't know. We need to see those A-listers again.
Artist
Artist of the decade.
Artist of the decade. Who's beating me?
I don't know. But versus, y'all should do a
pay this man.
Nah,
don't repeat it.
No, deadass. Swiss gonna reach out.
Dang, I don't fuck with Swiss.
What's Swiss do to you?
He took my woman.
Wow.
I was in love with Alicia and I'm playing. No disrespect to you. You know what I'm saying, Swiss? I love what you do as a producer. But nah, that was my crush. As a kid, that was my crush. That was my baby.
Swiss or Pharrell?
Ooh, Pharrell.
Pharrell? Okay. I just got to check the temperature in the room. That's all.
Yeah. What would you say?
I got Pharrell.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're counting front bag, obviously, too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're counting all that.
All right, cool. Yeah, Pharrell.
We can kind of pivot off of that and go into some sports. Did you see Tim Tebow signing a 1-year deal to the Jaguars? I can't talk to that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Give me your sentiments.
So he's been out the league for over a decade, and Kaepernick can't still get in the league?
It is crazy, yeah.
Come on.
You know why, though? You know why.
I know why, but come on. Tim Tebow as a tight end? That's nasty, yo. Come on.
Nah, it is.
And apparently the people in the locker room, the Jaguars, his teammates, they're not here for it. A lot of people was not excited with the signing. But the media talks. People say anything. I don't know how valid it is. College coach
exactly.
Urban Meyer. You're right.
Exactly.
You're absolutely right.
Urban Meyer sent him some Aaron Hernandez tight end highlights. And
Sheesh. That's what I'm thinking, too. It had to be something behind it. It had to be something more behind it. But, I mean, I'm not going to say
if Tim Tebow gets a job, Kaepernick should definitely have a job by now.
I mean, I'm arguing that, too, because I'm supporting Black Kings in any scenario, of course. Not even just against anyone.
Not even that. Kaepernick at his peak was light years ahead of Tim Tebow at his peak in the NFL. College, you can argue a whole different story. He tore Georgia ass up every year.
He did? But his pieces were crazy. You said you might not what?
I mean, I watched the NFL this year because that's some sick shit.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's supposed to be an exciting year. They added one more game to the schedule, too. It comes up. Okay.
That's crazy.
I don't know. NFL is still nasty to me, too, because even, before Jay-Z got on the board or whatever table he sits at now currently in NFL, they was looking nasty. And even with the drafts, I'm not like a huge fan of, because every time somebody black gets drafted, they talk about trauma. They talk about their traumatic experiences of, this happened to this player, their parents, or whatever it is. But when they talk about the white kid, oh yeah, he married his high school sweetheart at 18. Like all this, perfect stuff about that kid, but we don't get the recognition that we make up 80% of the game. Talk to me, y'all quiet.
I'm letting you get your rent off.
Is it a rant or is it just honesty?
No, it's not a rant in a negative standpoint. No,
it's
honesty. You're getting your shit off. Yeah, you right in everything you saying. Yeah.
Boy, Trevor Lawrence, he was, oh my God. You thought he was God. They called him Jesus on ESPN. I swear to God.
You seen this here?
I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all.
Facts.
But that's all I'm saying. If I'm wrong, please let me know.
Nah, not at all. Speaking of traumatic situations, how you feeling about this gas shortage? I just had to,
Is it real?
I don't know.
Is it real or is it propaganda? Is this another form of the news putting out, just like, remember with the whole toilet paper scandal. You couldn't get a toilet paper 2-ply for nothing. Walmart, Big Lots, nothing. Like CVS, Walgreens, gone. It's the same thing with the gas. Like, I literally had to wait 15 minutes today for gas. I'm like, yo, I can't wait till I get a Tesla and look at y'all like peasants. Because this is ridiculous. Y'all are panicking over gas, dog. Like, come on.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's propaganda per se. Maybe, I think they are, like, in some way holding out maybe to price gouge in some kind of way. I don't know.
If they're doing that, that's illegal.
Conspiracy.
They're going to jail.
I mean, you're right, but not to say, like, I'm not putting shit past nobody. And they've gotten it off before, let's be honest. So, I mean, in that respect, I don't know. But I do think something may have happened. I don't think, like, it was, like, a hack or whatever. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, they're panicking to regain control over whatever. I don't know the specifics of the headline, but...
Well, from the thread that I read, it says the cyber attacks on the Colonial Pipeline.
Okay.
2 was truck driver shortages, and 3 was disruption at Pensacola's fuel terminal. And it goes into a long context of what she means by that exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, the more people getting gas, of course it's going to be a shortage because y'all are overreacting. Like, relax. Relax. And honestly, if gas goes up to $3.15, $3.20, are y'all still paying for gas? Yeah. Because y'all still got to take y'all ass to work. You still going to see that shorty. You still going to go out to see your family. You still paying that $3.20 or however much it is.
I think shorty can wait.
She can wait?
Yeah, but shorty can wait.
Y'all paying. Even if you got to fill it up, pump 20 or even a half tank, y'all going to see her.
Listen.
Or him.
I love my queens, I do, but nah. Nah, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I think people are panicking because remember it was the whole coin or money shortage. Then it was chicken and all the other turkey and all that stuff shortage. And now we're talking about gas, toilet paper. Next is gonna be water. Like they're trying to make it seem like they're taking away all these resources from us to keep us in the house. That's just the way I'm feeling.
They said, nah, y'all want to be outside? Cut the fucking gas off.
Right.
It's over with. That's funny.
I'm not gonna cap. If we was in New York or Chicago, we'd be lit right now though. We're taking the train.
Oh yeah. No worries. No worries. Kind of a crazy segue. I wanted to talk about this because this was the only question that I really had because I didn't have one of my own.
What's up?
I think you've seen it, but so there's a headline that said boyfriend who dated 35 women told each one he had a different birthday, so he received gifts regularly.
That's a finesse.
How y'all feeling about that?
Wait, did he go to jail for it?
Yeah, it says he was arrested in Japan.
Why? You can't get arrested for that?
Fraud.
What country?
That's what they saying.
Okay, Japan, yeah, but in the United States, you can get that off. The United States is all about a finesse, number one. But yeah, how is that my fault for her going along with me and believing everything I say and being naive?
I mean, you're right, because I'm not physically writing it on documents. I'm not falsifying.
That's pretty clever. I don't know. But you said 35 women?
35 women.
I don't know. I can't do that to 35 different women. Maybe like 2.
Women. And did you have these women simultaneously? I just want to know how the lineup worked, because that's a lot of lying you got to keep up with. And me personally, 1 or 2, I'm already struggling.
His line is literally jumping.
No, that's
35 shorties at the same time. It's stressful with 2.
Yeah.
35?
And let me just put this out there. I am not.
He got the business line.
So I'm not in support. Are you in support of polygamy?
Listen, he got the business line. He got the house phone line.
He got a couple.
Cell phone. I don't know. Group me.
I'm not
probably
doing
got all
it.
kinds of things.
They're all burners. They're all flip phones. They burners. He's throwing them hoes away. It's over with. But I mean,
but
I'm
to answer your
doing
question
that.
though, too, because I did hear your question. I don't know. People can do what they want. Me, I'm just cool with one shorty and one shorty only because I don't know. It gets hectic and it gets confusing, mixed emotions when it's more than 2 people. Like it
gets hectic. Why they get hectic, bro? They not your piece.
It's not even. I don't know. People are just into very interesting things to say the least. But I'm cool with just one woman.
I feel it. No, I'm not mad at it. I don't really support polygamy either, just because it is a lot of work. But no, I wanted to see what y'all thought about that because that shit was funny.
Did you see? Let me see what else is important. Did you see the Kevin Hart new film coming up?
Yeah, I saw the cover art.
Called Fatherhood.
Mm-hmm. I saw the cover art. I mean,
I seen the trailer. It's a trailer out for it.
You fuck with it?
I'm gonna say it. People gonna say what they want about Kevin Hart. You know, he cheated, or you know, he's corny, or he may not be funny. Whatever the narrative is, but I appreciate him, or I appreciate whoever is producing this film to put out a black film in a positive light. Because so many times, even with Snowfall, y'all was talking about Snowfall and watching it every other week when the season was on. But I think I'm getting tired of seeing black trauma on screen or us in distress all the time. Like, it's either jail movies, slavery movies, us selling drugs, us can't keep our dick in our pants. Like, it's always something in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? Like, when can we get something like a Love Jones or something just in a positive manner?
No, I definitely feel you. That recasting that whole black stereotypical role, where there's the mammy figure, or, you know what I'm saying, the mad black woman, or the upset black man, whatever the case is, I do. Yeah, that shit is.
And then we get tight, or we get hot when people, you know, put a stigma on us, or see us in a negative light from just what we portray in films and all this other stuff. You know, and then we get mad about it. You know, but we're the ones that's championing on this continued cycle of just different negativity on screen. Why? When's the next time we can get, I don't know, like a Fresh Prince or, you know, Bill Cosby before, you know, obviously all the stuff, the Bill Cosby Show, like things that showed us in a positive and upward thinking, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not saying it's him specifically, but someone like Tyler Perry, or on the same like medium as Tyler Perry is, in terms of like having your own studio and being able to produce your own characters, recurring characters, whether they be like the same person, literally like Medea, or just like the same kind of, I guess, characteristics. I think that would be the person.
And I'm not saying Tyler Perry is not doing his philanthropy out in the world, because he probably is, you know, giving jobs. He's helping out. He's definitely a huge impact in the film industry.
Tyler, we know you watch Hire Me.
I'm just not crazy about him being Medea.
I
was never crazy on that whole era.
No, I'm not saying like that movie or that type of movie would be what, you know what I'm saying, that would roll into. Just for like who he is.
And he made bukus of money. And hey, you know, I'm not trying to tell him how he can get it. I'm not trying to box him in, anything like that. But I don't know. It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Because I'm not watching Medea like that either. Really at all.
Not one movie. Not one film.
Yeah, nah. But it'd have to be somebody that's on that stature. Like somebody, because I don't really know of any other prominent, like, I guess, producers or anything in the film industry that have their own studio, have their own premises, their own grounds, and can, like, you know what I'm saying, physically produce their own feature-length films on their own. Like Ryan Coogler, other black producers, they're very notable. Like, no knock to them at all. But Tyler Perry is just a little different. And
then, I don't know if you've seen the trailer to Monster. I've seen a bit of that in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
With A$AP, Nas.
Yes, sir.
Me and Amari was talking about this. Nas plays pretty much the same character on every single film.
What's the voice?
Nah, young gangster. Listen here. I done been through it all.
Yeah.
You gotta rewrite the game and circle back. He be saying stuff that don't make sense, but it makes sense. It just be like, all right, OG,
that's
I hear
funny.
you. Appreciate it, Nas.
Nah, I can get with it. Yeah.
But I say all that to say, you know, like there was, at least from the trailer, they were showing Kevin Hart be a stand-up father, be a stand-up man. I think the wife had ended up passing, her mother ended up passing, or something like that, and he had to take care of his daughter. And I feel like in movies we don't see a lot of black fatherhood in.
No, you're definitely right. Like portrayed in a positive way.
Right.
You're definitely right. That's what that is. And what I will say too is, just to give my, like, I guess, opinion on it, I feel like Kevin Hart is a different kind of comedian per se. Only because I think comedy as an industry has changed a lot over the years. So I'm not necessarily going back to old Kevin Hart, but I'm not going to say he's not funny.
Okay, by changed, do you mean stagnant or do you mean regression? Because, you know, of course, we still love Dave Chappelle. We still have legends in the game, but it just hits different when you don't have Bernie here, or when some of the people that we love and cherish, they don't put out stand-ups or films anymore.
I'm not even going to say stagnant or regression, just because I think it's kind of outside of those parameters. I feel like it's a more evolved in a sensitive kind of way. Like certain things back then they was getting off, you're not getting off now.
I think Clayton Bigsby, the Dave Chappelle skit, if you put that out today,
he's canceled.
I'm not sure how people are receiving that.
Yeah, nah, he's
but since it was 15 plus years ago, people love it.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a very much more sensitive industry now. So
just time period.
Kevin Hart's not the...
Even people's old tweets you get canceled for. Stuff that you said in 2012.
That's facts.
Won't fly today.
Shit, they might cancel me. Goddamn.
Right. I'm pretty sure out of 100 plus episodes, we've said some incriminating stuff.
Oh, of course.
I apologize for it now.
No, that's facts. But Kevin Hart is not the type that I'm going back to, but he is funny. Now, somebody like Bernie, you know what I'm saying? That's timeless.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite.
Exactly. But like, it's timeless. You can go back to whatever point. In my opinion, there is not one Bernie stand-up that missed. Movies, I'm not gonna say he was 100%.
Even in films, that's another perfect example. We were having this conversation last week. Bernie has played the same role.
Yeah.
Or just black actors for the most part. They play that same character, that same protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
We can go down the list. The Denzels,
he's the crazy
the
uncle.
Michael B. Jordans. You know, he's always for the most part now, the swole guy that's either fighting or playing in some kind of
role. What did you call him? He had
a face actor.
A face actor.
That's not what I call him. That's what I said. Amari was saying. I respect Michael B. Yo.
Yeah, hell for getting that off. But I get it. Yeah.
And we were having a conversation last week. Who is the best black actor of all time thus far?
Yeah,
or actress. Hard. Actress. If I remember correctly, Jamie Foxx was thrown in there. Mm-hmm. Denzel was thrown in there. Obviously, Samuel L.
I think I said Denzel, to be honest.
Denzel.
I think, Mari, correct me if I'm wrong, you said Jamie?
You know he did.
Yeah, he probably not, but yeah.
And he has a valid, you know, I'm not going to cap. Jamie has a valid filmography.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
If you want to say that. As far as television, if you want to talk about movies, Law Abiding Citizen, to Ray, to he won Best Supporting Actor in Ali.
Tyson.
He's putting out Tyson soon.
Yeah. And I feel like that's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
His impressions go, yeah.
Jamie wears a lot of hats.
It's a fight between, in my opinion, Jamie and Denzel. That's just because I think I'm more of a Denzel fan, but Jamie's numbers, it's crazy.
Yo, Tim has said, some people I wish they didn't find the internet, some legends.
No, that's facts, though. That's definitely facts.
It is. Because, like, when I see Tyrese on social media or just active on the web,
that man is emotional.
It makes me cringe. It makes me cringe a lot. I hear a chalkboard and I see somebody scratching their nails on there.
Come talk to us at the Brochillians podcast, for real.
What more do you want from me? That's all I can remember.
When I think about him, I think about him and Baby Boy when Melvin licked the top of his head and smacked the shit out of him.
Jody. It was either that part or the part where he thought he was dead. Nothing is topping that, yo.
Damn, that movie is funny as hell.
And even now, I think he's again another prime example of an actor conforming to modern day Hollywood. The Fast and Furious.
You have to, though.
Do you have to?
If you want to stay in this industry at that like peak, yeah, you have to.
I don't necessarily agree, but again, I'm not in that industry, so I don't know what uphill battles people have to fight.
Okay, let's just keep it a buck. Any industry in the U.S. is built off of what? The backs of an old white man. And that's just, we're going to call it what it is. All right? In the film industry especially, that's what it was run off of. So you
Isn't it the mafia? The mafia is like 85% of the Hollywood, right?
Yeah, you can say that, sure.
I got that from somewhere. I'm not just throwing that number out. I promise.
But you take a guy like, you know what I'm saying, me, or you know what I'm saying, somebody my skin tone, and I'm having an opinion about some shit that you wrote or that you sponsored or whatever, you snatching my ass off of that. And it's nothing that I can really do about it. So I'm going to say, yes, you do have to, you know what I'm saying, conform to that to an extent if you want to stay at that level. If you want to stay on them big screens like that. Until you get to where, you know what I'm saying, you somewhere where, like, you can branch off, you can do that. Like, I don't know. I mean, Adam Sandler's obviously white, but he can do that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
My point, though, was, you know, Tyrese Gibson, and we go to this Fast and Furious franchise. He plays the character, always screaming and making these corny jokes at this point. You know, in 02, 03, 04, okay, I can fall for it. But in 2021, y'all to the moon now. You still screaming. You talk about my ass or, you know, whatever Tyrese bag get into in that franchise. You're wild. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Are you watching
all I'm saying is please let's just branch out as, you know, more upstanding citizens and just people in
Now-
these different films. Let's stand up as lawyers, doctors, rather than always the typical drug dealer. And I'm guilty of it too. I've seen, you know, Power, you know, all that stuff. They portray us in a negative light. We can never just be on a straight and narrow. We always have to take it left somewhere.
Playing devil's advocate,
Or at
what
least,
I will say,
don't mean to cut you off.
Go
At least
ahead.
the script takes it left, not them personally.
I got you. No, I see what you're saying. But just playing devil's advocate, like I would say, first off, I would say today it's easier for people like us to do that, to take control and to like change the narrative per se, because we have more of freedom and more of a space financially and just, you know what I'm saying, knowledge base to do stuff like that. But I will say it's not too many that are.
Mm-hmm.
I can't name them off the top of my head. Maybe we had to come up with a list, but it's more feasible today. That's just my point. It's more feasible today. So we'll see. Because, you know, you got people like Q. He's doing it. You got people like
And another thing too, it's a slight when I actually heard this from another pod I was listening to, but it's a slight when, for example, we're talking about Denzel Washington and we'll say Denzel's son. Like, nah, say his name, because when you talk when you talk about Tracy Ellis Ross, you don't say Diana's daughter. Like, nah, you say her full name. You say you recognize who she is.
Yeah. And
So
I mean,
it's the
you
same
can't
thing.
do that because she got like 9 kids. I gotta name them. I got to. And that, you know what I'm saying? I love
and come
Queen,
on, you know, yeah.
She fine. I'm not gonna cap.
I think the only other film news I had was I'm not sure if you've seen the Venom 2.
I did.
I don't know the entire title. It's something Carnage.
I'm happy.
Yeah, you here for it?
I'm here for it. I'm happy. I'm here for anything Marvel.
Yeah,
So,
I think the first one was very well written. I forget the actor's name off the top of my head, but he did a phenomenal job in the first one.
Tom Brady, I think. I mean, not Brady.
Tom Brady.
Something like that. Not
Wow.
Brady, but Grady.
If Tom Brady was Venom,
You know, not the football player, obviously. Nah, but Tom something.
Wow.
I forget his last name, but I thought it was Grady. But
Tom Brady
I'm here
fighting
for it, though.
Spider-Man is a nasty scene. That's a nasty scene.
Yeah, nah, that's wild.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
He's not losing.
Nobody's touching him.
Yeah, nobody's touching him. He's not losing. I'm sorry.
And I love Tom Holland, but it's just something about the first 3 Spider-Mans. When he had the black suit, when he was snapping and rolling.
Yeah, that was some of the most toxic shit I've ever seen, though.
Hey.
This man said, yo, this is for you, shorty. This right here, this is for you. And took his new girl to the club that his old girl was working at. What?
He was in his duffel for sure.
What? That shit was wild. Nah, nobody's beating that. But yeah, I'm here for it. I'm excited for that to come out. And we were having this conversation off air too. I get that they're spacing it out, but it's just too much time in between these Marvel movies. Like, most of them are coming out 2022, 2023 type shit.
I mean,
And
you know,
get it,
obviously it's hindered due to COVID, due to, you know, postponing production, actors leaving. It's a plethora of things that factor into that.
Nah, open that shit up. Open that shit up, okay? Because I'm trying to see all these Marvel movies.
You gotta be patient.
I'm
Gotta
not.
be patient, King.
I miss the movie theaters. I really do.
Now, I will say that is one of the things I do miss. That and concerts.
Yeah, festivals, concerts.
Because other than that, like, I was never going to the club to begin with. I'm never really going to the lounge. I'm not going to car and bike shows. Like, all the stuff y'all be going to be corny for real.
I'm not mad. We went to a couple. High school, though.
Nah, I never went to no car show.
Not car and bike show, but we went to a couple festivals.
Um,
They gonna take some shit away from us too, though, because like now how we trying to be outside, they turned the gas off.
Turn the gas off.
When we start trying to go to these festivals, they gonna turn some. They gonna
Look,
turn. I don't know.
But that's how it starts. I don't know what agenda, what they're trying to push. But again, they're taking away food. They're trying to keep you in the house.
They gonna take the grass away.
They're not trying to let you
Something.
wipe your ass. Now you can't go anywhere. Like, what's next? No oxygen?
Something.
I gotta buy oxygen?
Mhm.
Come on.
They gonna
I'm
take
just
outside
saying.
from
Like,
you
I'm just trying to
again.
figure out what direction y'all moving.
They gonna take outside from us again.
Again,
That's
it's
what it is.
an eerie feeling. It's exciting and eerie to find out where the entire world will be in the next 3 to 5 years. You can't predict it.
Nah. As I'm sitting here trying to think off the top of my head, I don't know.
I'm
I don't know
scared.
what it will
I got
be.
my seatbelt on.
I'm trying to go to Mars.
Oh, now you want to join the program? Nah.
I'm really trying to go to Venus because I think they discovered some new shit. I don't know if it was propaganda or not, but I'm trying to go to Venus. This is what it is. Shorty, if you're trying to hop on that bus, let me know. Hit my jack.
I don't think it's a bus.
Hey, it's something. I'm still working on that list too. What I'll take to the moon. I'm still
Go take
working
an
on
Uber
it,
to
but-
Venus.
I mean, if it could get me there,
Shoot,
It'll
you
get me
fool
there.
with Uber, you end up in Pluto somewhere.
it's not Earth.
Yeah.
It's not Earth.
It was something
let me
else
see.
I wanted
What?
to ask you. Oh yeah, Cap, you
What's up?
Captain. You Captain America.
Stop it.
So you know we watched. I guess I don't know if this is a spoiler by now, but this ended a few weeks ago, so you should have seen it by now.
We're not time stamping.
Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Yeah, I watched the rest of it.
That was hilarious watching the last couple episodes with you,
Why?
especially when they took away the new Captain America's rights and everything.
Nah, that shit pissed me
They
off.
said with
Oh,
with
yeah.
expedience,
He said,
you have no
return-
benefits, no pension, nothing.
Return my shield with expedience.
Mm-hmm.
That shit had me dead. Nah, I mean, cause they didn't need to do that. Like,
But I'm vouching for the new Cap because
Why?
it's like at that point you killed my partner, I'm gonna kill you too. I know I'm Captain America. I'm not supposed to kill
you're
people,
not.
but
and
at that moment,
that's my thing.
you kill my partner.
You kill
It's only
in
right.
any other context. Yeah, you kill my partner, so I got to ride on you. I'm not negating that. But as Cap, you trying to portray somebody that you not, because really anybody in Marvel, they're irreplaceable.
So if
Except for a couple, maybe one or two, but nobody is replaceable in Marvel. You take away Cap, this
King.
fake come on,
King. So if you had the blue tights on, you not killing Buddy in that scene?
not as Cap. Nah, I'll probably take off the suit and I definitely get it off.
Whoa.
Yeah, but- oh,
Hey,
yeah, you know what I
hey.
mean. I'm not wearing the red, white, and blue. I'm not wearing the colors. I'm not doing it in the Captain America suit. No. Okay, tell me this: in any other Captain America movies, real Cap, did he ever catch a body?
I feel like he did. We're gonna go back and revisit some of these films.
Let me know.
I'll have a list for you next week.
Let
I got
me
time.
know.
I
And
got
y'all
time
hit my
today.
line too, please. I'm highly sure he didn't catch a body, bro. And that's the main thing. That's why, you know what I'm saying, they took away his rights, took away all that shit. Because Cap don't kill
With
nobody.
expedience.
Yeah, Cap don't kill nobody. That's not, no. And yo fake ass, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Listen, I respect you as an actor, whoever you are. I don't know your name. I know you watch, but listen, you as Cap, it just was never going to work out. Plus, he gave the shield to one of us. It was supposed to stay with one of us after that. Take that shit back to Wakanda. It's vibranium.
And I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I finally watched the very last episode of WandaVision.
How you feeling? Go ahead and moonwalk.
I'm not gonna
moonwalk,
moonwalk.
'cause you
I'm
said
not
it
gonna
was
moonwalk.
whack.
No, I didn't say it was whack.
Okay, what'd you say?
I said it
Please.
was whack.
Thank you. Moonwalk.
The last episode was marvelous.
You got your shoes on? I'm just waiting.
I got the black and white ones on.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Nah, it was brilliant. That was by far obviously the best episode of the series. But I'm not really going back to any other episode except that one.
We even.
I don't think so.
The same way you told me that it made the podcast for me to tell you that I'm not going back to that Cole song. This is the same thing. You walked
is
that
not
back.
the same
You
thing.
walked that back because
It's not-
you told me it was
No.
whack. You told me you wasn't
Yeah,
watching it.
Again,
You just said
the
it was
entire-
amazing.
The first 7 episodes were I'm not
Bro.
going back to. Is it very
MJ.
essential? And is it?
MJ.
Oh my god! You gonna call me MJ?
MJ.
Oh my
Come on,
goodness!
bro. You moonwalk. Come on, bro. Take that.
Listen, it's very vital in the franchise of Marvel and the storyline and the chapter that they're in.
Thank you.
Or I'm not taking any of that away. I told you
were.
that from the very beginning.
No, you were. We gonna.
But again, that last episode.
Jordan, I will sit with you finding this fucking clip, bro. We gotta edit this shit into this episode because that is exactly what you said on air. It's recorded. It's recorded.
Okay.
That's all.
Again, you're not listening to me. My stance still stands. It's still whack, except the last episode.
You just said it was wonderful.
Okay, prime example, DJ Khaled album. Did I not tell you that album was was garbage? But I'm still going back to probably the Jay-Z and Nas song if I had to choose one.
It's recorded. You said that about that. You didn't say any of that about WandaVision, bro.
All right, Vision.
What? Yo,
Okay.
I'm not even about to listen. Is that the docket, bro? What the
Do
hell?
you want it to be the docket?
I mean, is there something else you wanted to touch on? You got sleepers, bro?
Hold on. Because I feel like we're missing something very, very, very
Yeah, I
important.
mean, let me know, because, yeah, we got a little bit of time. man.
I'm in the Chicago group chat. I'm in the wrong group chat.
Actually, did we talk about that? Tell me about the trip.
Oh, you want to save it for the end?
Tell me about the trip, yeah. I mean, because...
No, we
I
should.
wanna know.
And what's going on in Israel, too?
Oh, yeah, we do have to get that off. And Colombia, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I'm going to find it.
See, we slacking. See, I knew we was missing something very vital, very essential.
We were. Check us.
I can't find it. But, yeah, it's a lot of shit going on out there. Prayers out to everybody. I'm not going to sit here and cap like I'm the expert on it. You know what I'm saying? But we should definitely pull it up. Mari, Jordan, whoever. Yeah.
Prayers to them for sure. We're going to find this. This is definitely, and I know we're slack as hell, but for those of y'all, you know what I'm saying, that do...
Well, this is one. Israel launches airstrikes after rockets
go
fired
ahead.
from Gaza in a day of escalation. Israel and Palestinian militants in Gaza have been exchanging fire through the night after clashes in Jerusalem. Monday left hundreds injured and tension sky high, prompting an uptick in violence. Israeli airstrikes have left at least 24 dead, including 9 children in Gaza, according to health officials. The Israel Defense Forces say it killed 15 militants. Meanwhile, at least 6 were injured in the Israeli city of... I'm not going to pretend like I know the name of the city. Forgive me. On Tuesday morning, after a residential building was struck with a rocket fire from Gaza, and I'm not going to pretend like I know that word either. The militant wings of Hamas vowed to make... Hell, I'm not going to pronounce the name. I'm terrible at pronunciation on some of these things.
Nah, you good.
But nah, for real,
y'all
seriously,
can go ahead and look this up too if y'all do want to know the pronunciation of those words.
But yeah, definitely that was essential to talk about before we got out of here.
I think another one was Russia as well. Hold on. Mari put that in the group chat. Oh yeah, it says
children killed, many wounded in Russian school shooting.
Yeah. Several children and a teacher have been killed in a school shooting in Russia. Shooting took place in Kazan, Republic of Tatarstan. I think I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, definitely prayers and condolences to all those families out there too. Man, it's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world right now.
It is, and I feel like I don't want to speak for the United States because I don't think I'm the one. But from just me looking at the social constructs and just looking at the United States as a society, I think they don't care about when things go on outside of the United States.
Right.
But they expect the entirety of the world to care when we're dealing with internal shit.
No doubt. You have a point.
And don't get me wrong, it's plenty of violence, nonsense, and ridiculousness going on this earth every single day.
I would say we still, definitely do have to be aware of things that are going on outside of the U.S. because, again, the U.S. is allied with a lot of these places, and they do take effect in, their worldly encounters and things like that and how they move as countries. So it definitely is something to know, and you, like you said, you definitely have to just take in consideration. It's like, the U.S. is getting off some crazy shit as well. And, I say that to say we preach this all the time, but move with purpose. Like, as a black community, but as, as a community in the United States as well. You know what I mean? Just continue to know where you are, how you are, move with purpose, and know,
And inform yourself, man. Go and enlighten yourself. If you're not familiar like me, like, I should know everything about what's going on.
We was like a little bit.
But, it happens. But still, at least the fact that we touched on it and find it very... important to talk about.
And send me some shit. You know what I'm saying? If I am ill-educated, definitely send me some shit and let me know what's really good, because I don't have all the schematics, all the information.
Because I always feel like out the loop when I'm not in tune on what's going on nationally and internationally.
No doubt. For real, we trying to add somebody to the team, social media marketing, somebody to look this stuff up for us, because
But I think other than that, you said you want to hear about the trip. I mean, the trip was cool.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because I didn't.
Again, the only thing I have negative to say about Chicago is how freaking cold it was.
Yeah.
And I'm a very cold-blooded human, I guess you could say, in your famous words, or warm-blooded. I don't know what. I'm dumb. I didn't pay attention in class. I didn't pay attention to class at all. But yeah, it was windy. They call it the windy city for a reason. I can't talk today.
I was living vicariously.
But we were able to attend Soldier Field, see a little soccer game there. I seen the Walter Payton statue. The architecture alone in the city of Chicago is boo-booing on Atlanta.
Would you live out there?
I wouldn't live out there because one reason, gas prices are very high, but regardless, I'm gonna pay for gas. And two, even if I wanted to take the train, I could. You know, I have transit. I have transit all the time.
True.
Only thing I would say, I want to be a homeowner, and I feel like the prices out there are very inflated and egregious because it costs more to live up north. The cost of living is just naturally more. Right. It's a mini New York, though. I really enjoy Chicago. The food was great. We had some great restaurants. The scenery, immaculate. Again, you got to be out there for a week to do everything from the Bean, Sears Tower. There's plenty of nightlife. If you look up things to do, they have plenty of artsy museums.
Did y'all go to a club while y'all was out there?
We didn't. I didn't know. I didn't go.
Okay.
Now the
outside.
boutiques and the shopping.
Yeah.
They got it there too.
You show me the hoodie. That's just.
I can't remember the name of it right now, but whatever store that Joe Freshco sells his hats at, his merch. I want to say Fat Tiger. Yeah. Fat Tiger.
Okay. Cool.
Round 2 clothing. They got a store in L.A., New York, and Miami as well. They have some heat in there. Yeah. Overall, like I said, it was a great experience. One of my favorite cities, easily. I got to go back. I got to revisit when it's warm.
Traveling Bobby, I feel you.
Traveling Bobby?
Yeah, I feel you. That's what's up, though.
Yeah, you got to make it to the next trip.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was, what I'm saying.
We're going out west.
In another bag.
Not east, but west.
We can I'm definitely here for a road trip, too. I think somebody said that earlier. That shit would definitely be a vibe.
And Jordan, all I'm saying, I'm not gonna put him out there, but Jordan is crazy
in his bag?
For what he did in Chicago. I'm not gonna put him out there.
Oh, man.
We gonna talk about that off mic. You know.
Yeah. His bag. Hey, he was on vacation.
He was
man.
on fire.
He was on vacation. He's like,
he was on fire.
I need to get my shit off. Hey, I'm not mad at you, Jordan, bro. I'm not mad at him.
He was pulling from. He was heaving from beyond the logo.
Heaving.
It was like an all-star game to him.
Nah, that's funny.
His playlist.
Face card good.
Yo, his playlist. We gonna end the pod.
Word?
But again.
All right.
2 years in the making, more years to come.
Man.
We appreciate all y'all. Whether you listen to one episode, 10, 20, or every single last one of these.
And we do have some more shit coming for y'all, whether that is, another event might be in the works, some more guests, whatever, more merch, excuse me.
More merch.
That was weird, but
more merch.
More merch shit, yeah, we got all that shit is in stock. So
you start speaking gibberish.
Facts though, that shit was like a tongue twist, whatever. But yeah,
Kawhi spitting on the track like that. Merch.
I'm listening to that shit too though. But yeah, all that shit will definitely be in the works. So y'all look out for that. We appreciate the first timers,
of course, the last timers,
and the in betweeners, man, for coming by week after week, showing much love, man. For real. 2 years, we haven't missed a week. And it's for the fun of it, but it's also for y'all too, because we know we have those that be looking for it. Y'all know when we drop. Wednesdays, the audio. Saturdays, the visuals. So yeah, man.
They always show love. Like you said, merch. People still hit us up about. People still copying merch from us.
The next drop is crazy.
Yeah, the next drop that we have coming this summer is gonna be dope too. We got a website coming. We got a whole bunch of just different variations of content. It's time. 11. It's time. It's 11:11 right now. Yeah. See, that's it.
Yeah.
We can wrap it. Since it's 11:11, we're gonna end it on that note.
And I ain't really have sleepers.
I don't got a sleeper. We are the sleepers. 2 years in the making.
That's big facts.
And go check out our old classics too. Listen from episode 10 and up. Don't listen to the first 10.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna give us that. I'm gonna say listen to like 30 and up. 30 and up. You know what I'm saying? We good.
Grown and sexy.
Facts.
Yeah, we was nasty. 1 through 20s.
Man, ooh. Oh man, it was some sick days. We was going. Oh man, that's gonna be on the Patreon. That's on the Patreon for sure. Y'all go cop that. But yeah, man. I mean, shit. I don't got no sleepers. You don't got no sleepers.
Till next week, guys. Brochillians out.